Welcome back to Sort It Out SIFC, the Let's Play series where we're taking our created club all the way to the top from League 2. And now you're joining me in the third season of the game. We're in League 1. It's the end of October, and today we're facing Hull at home because pre-season they were one of the bigger sides in the league and they've had a terrible start. So we might be able to get a victory. We've also got Carlisle coming up in the second half of the episode where we're hopefully going to wear our orange away kit and break the curse. But so far this season, if we have a quick look around the league, we are currently 8th, so we've done pretty well. It's either win or loss, essentially, a couple of draws. We're basically okay at home and quite poor away. Favelli has got 8 goals so far in 13 games. I think it's 13 starts he's done. Let's just have a quick look at how he's doing. Yeah, 8 goals in 13 league appearances, 2 in the Carabao Cup as well. And speaking of how we've been getting on, we had a bit of a poor run at the beginning of the season, losing a few games, and then had this absolute corker away at Stags, winning 7-3, getting quite a late goal, if a couple of late goals here, 2 in added time. We got one in added time in the first half as well, to pull away to a 7-3 victory. That was an absolute corker. Ollie Crankshaw getting 3 assists and a goal to basically lead us to victory there. That kind of turned around a bit of our form. We'd already won the game beforehand, but we won another one afterwards and did okay until we got towards the end of the month and had a bit of a run of away games and lost a couple more. Then we won again at home and lost away. We actually picked up an away victory, though, for the first time out against Stoke last time, as Riley Owen got the only goal of the game. Obviously, we're now facing Hull at home. They are down in 22nd. Carlisle are also down there as well. Not cherry-picking fixtures, honest, to try and make us look good during these episodes. That is definitely not what's happening. But as we're going to go into the first game of this episode, not the season, the 14th league game of the season, this is the squad. And, in fact, no, before we get into the squad, we've made some transfers, didn't we? I forgot about that. We made some transfers since the end of the last episode. We brought in some more people. Now, I don't think Lewis Brunt was in. We're going to cover him anyway like he wasn't. So Lewis Brunt came in defensive midfield, defence midfield, both. He's basically in pay in the middle of the park. He's made some great starts to his campaign at SortitoutSI. He's made 9 starts so far. Got a goal as well. Pretty decent average rating. He's good in, I think we've been playing him generally in defence, but he can play midfield as well. And speaking of midfielders, we've also brought in Andy Cannon, who has played a few less games off the bench, all of them, but he is now in the squad, bulking out what we've got to play with. And then a more important signing was Alex Marshall, who joins the likes of Osario and Thorndike and Lemonhay Evans in the attacking midfield. He's got 5 goals already in 8 appearances in the league, scored on his debut, which is also important to note. And then we've got a youngster in on loan who's got a very blurry little face, Ben Woodscoo from, where is he on loan from? Birmingham on loan. He's joined us just to give us a bit of support in the striking position, because we've only really got one out-and-out striker who, incidentally, has got loads of goals. So, he's good at least. Right, on to today's first game, as we were about to do, and then forgot a few things. So, Brazesi is in goal, Brunt, Cundy and Kilgore in defence. Owen, Booty, one of the Woods, and Knockout in midfield. We've got 2 Woods in midfield, just to let you know. Ryan and Ben. But it's Ben who's starting today. Marshall and Osario in the shadow striker. Not quite shadow striker anymore for Marshall because he plays better as an advanced playmaker. And Favilli up front as the target forward. They are our 11. Still playing the 3-4-2-1 formation as is standard. It's been doing us quite well so far this season. We are obviously at home, so hopefully we'll put in a good performance. We're positive as our mentality to start out. Could be a little bit dangerous. We've been finding occasionally that cautious has been better, but really away from home nothing's worked, and at home we've kind of been okay. So hopefully, that was a header by Hull, by the way, went over the bar for their first chance of the game, as we're starting out quite slow in terms of on the pitch, but quite quick in terms of, we're 20 minutes in already. Second highlight for Hull. They're on the far side. They're going to whip a ball into the box as well. Hopefully we'll get rid of it. We don't, but it's pushed over by Brazesi for a corner. So Hull piling on the pressure. Obviously, they should be better than their 22nd place in the league currently suggests, but hopefully they won't start realising that until after this game, and we can get some more points on the board, because any points we get throughout the season will be beneficial, because that's how a season works. Obviously, we'd like to not get relegated, so the more points the better. I'm not expecting playoffs or anything particularly close to promotion, but if we get in the top, there's a goal at the back post, header, free kick, Ghazi for Hull. So anyway, as I was saying, I'd like to not lose or get relegated. Potentially not going to happen, either of those today. Right, Marshall has found Owen, linked up with Woods. Owen's not managed to get a ball in, but he's found Booty inside, who gets it back to Owen. He finds Woods on the area, he takes it forward. Osorio nearly gets it, well, he does get his shot away, but it's deflected and blocked. That's our first chance of the game. That's literally our only chance so far, as we're nearing half-time. Kilgore tries to find Marshall in the middle of the park, and it's been snuffed out by Hull, and they go on the counter, and it could be 2 before we get to half-time. It is. Emmanuel Ghazi gets his second of the game, third of the season. Maybe positive was a mistake. This is what I get for trying to cherry-pick fixtures. We're now looking quite bad, because Hull are still in the relegation zone, even with this victory. So, half-time, 2-0 Hull. We're at home. I've been saying all episode... This isn't good. Get better. I've been saying all episode how our home form has been pretty decent. It's not, currently. This is not decent form. This is a defeat. We've had 3 shots now. All of them were poor, because the only one we saw was terrible. And if that was the best of the bunch, it's quite a bad bunch. I'm going to demand more, because this isn't very good. An hour gone. We're going to have to start thinking about substitutions. If you look at some of the condition of our players, it definitely needs to happen. Right, Riley Owen. I haven't got anyone to bring you off for. I'm going to have to just make do. Cannon can come on the left. I don't think he's any good at it, but he's going to have to try. This is part of the problem, the depth. Kilgore can come off for Bailey Spencer-Adams, our Guyanese international, and Regan Booty can come on for another. We're going to go double Woods. We've got a Forest in the middle of the park. Everyone is playing quite poorly. I've had to bring Booty off because he's tired and looking like he might get injured, but he's been our best player by far. Hopefully the Forest in the middle of the park will help us as we Woods on Woods, but Spencer-Adams is also there. He's going to try and lead from the back and kind of inspire a bit of a better performance in this last 20 minutes, but so far so bad, as Hull have been forced to go all the way back to their goalkeeper, but it's not really looking like it's going to set them back too much. We're sitting back too deep, even though we are trying to be a bit more positive with the football, but Hull looking like the better side, which is unsurprising, but the league performance has kind of suggested otherwise, and Stokes has found himself in loads of space. He's shot, but it's not on target, and it's a goal kick for Brazesi to try and deal with. They haven't really been that good, but we've been worse, so that's kind of how this game has gone. A couple more substitutions to be made with 2 minutes left, and Knockett is having an absolute stinker of a game. Thorndike can come on when we're just kind of playing people out of position because we've not really got the depth to handle it. We're going to have to bring Sese on for Brunt before him gets himself booked. And that is all of the substitutions we can make. And now it's kind of just sit back and watch us lose. So, I mean, let's go a little bit. Let's go very attacking for the last 5 minutes and see if we can grab a goal. I don't think we can. We're probably going to concede. Or just have no highlights. Which, no, we've got a highlight. Okay. Hull have got the ball, though, on the far side. Coming to the middle of the park for Katongo, who is just... Okay, they're just making us look bad now. They're making us look bad. Ball over the top to Coyle. He's going to square it, and they're going to get the third of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Oh, it's cleared. It's cleared. It's not cleared far enough. Well, it's not cleared close enough. It's not cleared to one of our players, is what I'm trying to get at. Hull have won this one. There's no chance we're getting 2 goals or 3 goals or anything. And I'm going to try. I'm trying to use the commentator's curse on the opposition. Don't think that's how it works. We have got the ball back, though. Sese is recently on the field, finds a Woods, who finds Marshall. Osorio finds Thorndike in loads of space. He doesn't know what to do out there. He's not a right winger, but he's found Andrea Favili in the centre of the park, and just like that, our very attacking mentality has brought us a goal. Will it bring Hull a goal as well? Probably. They're going to waste as much time as they can with this throw-in, but if we can intercept and get down the other end, this could turn around into a decent little stealer of a point. It's not, because Alfie Jones has got his first goal of the season, and it's a stonker. He's underside of the crossbar, and he's Yeboed it, basically. Okay, that was a nice little interlude for all of 90 seconds, where we looked like we may steal something from the game. Never mind, Favili gets another goal. It's only his 12th of the season. No, 9th league goal. Not happy. Not happy is basically what I want to say to you. 9th league goal of the season, I think. So he's still in the race for top goal scorer. But it's a defeat, and it puts us down to 10th. Woods, one of the Woods' former club is Hull. He gets his goal bonus. He's going to get a goal bonus soon. That's going to ruin us financially. Speaking of finances, it's not very good. There's rumours of a takeover. I don't know whether it's a community one or it's not a sugar daddy, I don't think, so it's not going to help us. But we're looking pretty terrible financially, which is unsurprising. Right, we'll be back in a second when we've got Carlisle in 3 days' time. They are 20th, so they are, in theory, better than Hull. So it could be a double defeat kind of day. Let's find out. Okay, then we are back for the Carlisle away fixture. A couple of changes. Spencer Adams comes into defence. I think we've switched one of the Woods. Yes, it was Ben Woods was in before. Now it's Ryan Woods. Crankshaw comes in for Knockout, who had a bit of a stinker in the last game. Thorndike is also on the pitch, replacing Marshall. And Favili is obviously up front because, I'm not going to hit instant result. That's not going to help me. Favili is just hopefully get some more goals. Right, let's get into the second game of the episode. And we should, in theory, be in our orange kit. We are. So last time we gave this kit a run out, we lost. We also lost last time out in the blue kit, so that's not really an indicator. Neil Redfern's Carlisle United are our opposition today, and hopefully, in a slightly reduced fixture list around League 2, we can put in a good performance and get slightly higher up the league table. Not with a corner like that was dealt with, at least, and that's distracting me. Rogers is on the ball for Carlisle, trying to put a ball back into the box, and we have not dealt with it. 7 minutes in, and we are back to losing. We were cautious from the outset, but a header at the back post has undone us again. This is not turning out to be a great episode. I apologise. But what are you going to expect? We're new in the league, and we're only in our third season ever as a club. We've got no money. We're struggling. It's going to be tough. That's poor. That's poor. That deserves to be a goal. That was a cracking finish as well. Absolutely terrible defensive work. And within 8 minutes, we are 2 goals behind. Shall we just end the episode here? I've got... Potentially, I guess. I don't know. Am I zooming in? Oh, I'm zooming in, sorry. Can we turn this around? We're going to have to do something other than cautious. We're going to have to go positive. It's attacking. Attacking and demand more. We've got the ball at least. Spencer Adams has got it. He's chipped it over the top to Owen, who's found himself in loads of space. He's been still an integral part of our side. Booty's got it, and it's shuffled its way to the back post. And Ollie Crankshaw has snaffled himself a goal, and we are still in this game. 2-1. We got our first chance, kind of pinballed around, and Crankshaw's tapped it in to get the third goal of the game. Our first. Brzezi with a good save, but it's 3-1 Carlisle already. Can we? Yes, he's offside. He's offside. Good, because that would not have been easy to turn around, especially when we've only had one chance so far, and it was a fumble, knock-in, tap-in at the back post. Anyway, Spencer Evans tries to win that one, but his header doesn't find a teammate. It's had to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, though, for Carlisle. But there's Thorndike, who's intercepted. Can he do something with it? Favili is kind of trying to stay on side. Cross it in. No, Woods. He's going back to Woods, back to Kilgore. Okay, this is the wrong way. Yeah, okay. That's poor work. Booty's managed to get it again. Owen has got, can we get the ball into the box for Favili to snaffle it away? No, it's not found him. It's all poor football from both sides. It really isn't that great to watch. And even worse to watch when Morgan Rogers gets his second goal of the game. 3-1 Carlisle, not half-time yet. Could have been 4. We've had one chance still. They have been absolutely playing us off the park, and this could be a rout because John Mellish has got their 4th. Attacking isn't working either. I think we need to go back. We've been playing quite well so far this season. 20 points after 13 games wasn't bad. 20 points after 15 is a little worse, particularly with a 4-1 defeat on the cards. What was that? Get your bloody act together is what we've said at half-time. I'm I mean, Kilgore's tired. Riley Owen is pretty tired. We're going to have to make some substitutions really early on in this second half. Owen is probably going to be playing not much longer of this game, but he's involved again. Booty has it. He's trying to turn around his man. He's drawn a lot of men with him, and Owen has found space. He's gone back to Spencer Adams, and then Woods on the edge of the area, who somehow loses it. But there's Favili, who gets his 13th goal of the season. I think it's his 10th league goal of the season. I mean, as long as he keeps scoring, that's a positive, right? He might be able to beat Talage's record for this season, which I think was in the 20s-something. I think it's 24 or 27 last time out. Anyway, he got a hat-trick on the final day of the season. Can you remember that when we got promoted? That was good. Kilgore, you can come off for Brunt. We're going to pause in the background. Owen is tired. Lemon Hay Evans can play on the left, though, apparently. Yet to believe it myself. Regan Booty, you can come off as well for Andy Cannon, off the bench once again. And we'll go with Spencer Adams off for Sese because he's tired. And we've only got strikers left on the bench. We might have to go 2 up top. That's what we might have to do to try and pull back some goals. In fact, we probably ought to do that soon if we're going to do it. Let's just let Carlisle get their 5th goal of the game and then we'll change things up. That'd be good management, right? It's a long-range effort well over the bar, never mind. Let's pause there. Bring on a second striker. Let's try something batshit. Yes. Woodscrow or Ayala we'll bring on. We'll go with Woodscrew. Crankshaw can come off. Woodscrow can go on. Lemon Evans can go up as well. We'll basically just play something silly and hope for the best, because that looks like a daft formation. It's 3-2. So what? Let's just refresh it. Oh, we've got a highlight. Thorndike has it. He's going to cut it into the box. No, he's not. Crankshaw's not off the pitch yet. Cannon from range, and it's been deflected. No, it's not been deflected. It's a save. We've made a final change. Woodscrow is on, and we've made some silly formation changes. Oh, the highlight's gone. Boo. 3-2-3-2 in a slightly asymmetric kind of way. It's not going to make any difference. If anything, it's probably going to concede another goal. But second half we've turned up a little bit in. Not the last 20 minutes though after making that change, and we've lost 4-2. This has not been indicative of our performance so far this season. Favili has got another goal, which is what he's been doing. Not good enough. Words cannot express how sad I am. Down to 11th. Our goal difference is now -1. That was 7 goals. 3-7. We won 3-7 earlier. We won 7-3 earlier in the season. That's not what's happened today. Right, we'll come back in January because that was abysmal, and hopefully we'll make a. We possibly need some new players in January to try and get a little bit better. I mean, I don't know who we're going to come back and play. Someone who's not any good. Wrexham. We beat Wrexham before. Wickham aren't there. Like mid-table side. We're playing a lot of mid-table sides in January. We've got Wigan who aren't doing very well so far. That's December. We need to be looking at January. Maybe we'll play Stags again. We beat them 7-3 away. Maybe beat them at home. Anyway, we'll be back. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you next week for the next episode. I've run out. I've forgot what number we're on. But thanks for watching anyway. See you soon.